Police are watching you. Here's what they found in your home. Archangel Michael says, the house you've lived in peacefully, the one you never suspected, has just become the center of a deep and escalating investigation. Someone close to you tipped off authorities, but not because you did something wrong, but because they did. Their plan was never to get caught, but now your home is under a silent watch, and you don't even realize the shadows moving outside your window. The lights in the corner street cam have flickered 3 nights in a row, and it's not a coincidence. Your name was whispered in a late-night call that didn't come from your phone, but it came from your address. There's a file building with your name on it, yet you are not the criminal. They are using your home to hide their sins. They found an object in your home during a passive surveillance scan, a small item that carries more weight than gold in their investigation. It was planted in a room you rarely use, maybe the storage box or near the basement heater. It's not yours, but it's there now, and the police know about it. Archangel Michael says, the person who entered your home last month with a smile was hiding something behind that kind face. They knew where to place it, how to slip it through unnoticed, and what it would mean for your future. Now, you, retangled in something that feels invisible but is wrapping tighter each day. Your daily routine is being tracked not because you, in danger of arrest, but because someone else is. They used your life as a disguise, your space as a vault, and your kindness as a weakness. This isn't just about law, it's spiritual warfare. And the angels are already in motion. Comment if this resonates deep in your heart. The couch you sit on, the corner behind the curtain, and that small drawer you forgot even existed, those are the zones they flagged. The scan technology used isn't ordinary, it's silent, remote, and deeply precise. They have your floor plan, they know your habits, and they know you didn't place it, but the evidence still ties to you. Someone very close to you, a friend, a relative, even a visitor, once made a phone call from inside your home. That call reached a number on a watch list, and your home was automatically categorized as a potential safe house. But the real danger was never you. It was who used your silence against you. They are waiting for a misstep, waiting to see if you panic, if you run, or if you confess something you never even did. That's the game they play, pushing innocent people to break under pressure while the guilty walk free in disguise. But the divine realm is now intervening, and this message is your armor. The night you left your window open was the night they slipped in and placed the item. They left fingerprints, not yours, but enough to make it look like you had knowledge. It's an illusion, but illusions are powerful when facts are hidden in shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The police watching are not just ordinary officers. They are part of a special task force linked to digital intelligence and psychological profiling. Your name is on their list because someone framed you as part of a wider net. The trap is almost closed, but heaven is about to reverse it. You will notice strange vehicles near your neighborhood, especially a white van or a dark sedan. They aren't lost, and they aren't waiting for anyone. They're recording. They're observing your reaction, watching if you're aware. Someone who borrowed your keys 6 weeks ago had more in mind than just picking up something real quick. They left something behind, deliberately placed. Now it's being tracked, and so are you. This person smiled in your presence, even brought a gift the last time they visited. But the gift was not just a gift, it was a cover, a way to seem innocent while doing something else behind your back. They knew you trusted them, and they used that trust like a weapon. You've noticed small things lately, haven't you? That one drawer that seemed a little ajar, the light flickering when it shouldn't, a sound in the hallway when no one's around. Those weren't random. They were all signs. Comment, I feel this truth, if this resonates. The surveillance device placed wasn't big, it was tiny, sleek, almost invisible to the human eye. It was built to look like part of your household item, maybe part of a plug, a switch, even an old photo frame. But it's there. And it's been transmitting data. They have built a full psychological profile on you based on your movements at home. But Archangel Michael is dismantling it, layer by layer. What they built in secret will now be exposed in the light. The spiritual realm is already raising alarms. Every step you take is being guarded not by human hands, but angelic forces sent directly for you. You are not alone in this. The authorities thought they found something, but what they didn't expect was divine intervention. The truth is about to explode in their hands. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There's a woman involved in this. She smiled at you, asked polite questions, pretended to care. But behind her eyes was a cold calculation. She is the one who set the plan in motion. The item they found in your home is not just physical, it has a symbolic, spiritual attachment to guilt. But guilt doesn't live in your soul. You are innocent, but you are surrounded by snakes. They're waiting to push a file forward, to press charges, to make a move. But every time they try, something delays them. That something is divine. A spiritual clock is ticking behind the scenes. The angels are counting down to the moment your name is cleared completely. Not only cleared, but honored. Comment if you claim this deliverance. What they wanted to plant as a weapon will soon be revealed as a testimony. They thought they could ruin your life by one item, one moment, one lie. But truth has a voice, and it is louder than their whispering evil. The forces around you are shifting. Windows of justice are about to open so wide, no evil will be able to survive in the light. Archangel Michael has unsheathed his sword for you. Your bedroom was not just a room, they made it a point of focus. They scanned your sheets, your pillow, your dresser for signs of guilt. But heaven saw the betrayal in their hearts first. If you felt strange dreams, restlessness, or unexplainable tension lately, it is connected. Your spirit has been picking up what your mind could not. You are spiritually awake, and that's your protection. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There are recordings, yes, but not the ones they thought would incriminate you. The angels intercepted signals and encoded them with truth. Now even their evidence will collapse in their hands. A second house is also involved, a place you once visited briefly, unknowingly connected. That house was used for illegal activity, and now they are trying to link it to you. But the truth is far from what they assume. There's a coded message hidden inside an object in your home. It contains dates, numbers, even names, but they were never meant for you. They were hidden there by the same one who betrayed you. The evidence will soon break, and the truth will be undeniable. There will be a moment when a higher officer will say, "This doesn't add up." That moment is your divine turning point. Comment, no weapon formed shall prosper, if you feel this in your heart. This message isn't to scare you, it's to prepare you. Because a sudden knock may come, but so will your deliverance. When they finally confront the person who framed you, their knees will tremble. They will confess, not because they want to, but because angelic pressure will make them. Their lies will fall apart in public. Your house will be cleared, your name restored, and your enemies exposed. And you will walk away, not in shame, but in supernatural glory. Everything that was hidden will now scream in the light. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You will begin to see the unraveling, first slowly, then all at once. Every time you speak, it will carry the weight of heavenly truth. They will no longer hear your words, they will feel them. The authorities who were watching you will shift their eyes elsewhere. Their files will mysteriously lose integrity. Their interest in you will vanish because the real target will come forward. What was planted to destroy you is being removed in the spirit. Soon you will see it physically disappear too. Even the objects that were cursed will melt under divine heat. Every accusation against you is now a platform for your promotion. The courtroom in heaven is in session, and the verdict is in your favor. The enemy's timeline has collapsed. Comment if you feel the walls are falling down around this trap. From this moment forward, angelic guards are stationed at your door. They are unseen but never absent. Nothing planted again will take root. Your home is being spiritually fumigated. The presence of manipulation and evil is being driven out. You will feel a breath of peace as if the very air has changed. And it has. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You might begin to notice people speaking to you more cautiously. Their tone has changed because they've heard rumors, fabricated ones. But don't let their fear become your fear, because heaven is not afraid. The person responsible thought they were smart, they thought they would go unnoticed. But now they're under spiritual surveillance stronger than any man-made system. Their mask is cracking, and soon they'll have nowhere to run. Archangel Michael says the light will touch every shadow they tried to hide behind. Their digital footprints are being uncovered, showing that they accessed your home remotely. A device you never bought was linked to your Wi-Fi, and that's the clue investigators are about to chase. You might get a strange message or anonymous call soon. Ignore it. It's part of their final desperate plan to see if you're aware of the trap. But the angels are way ahead of them now. Comment, I reject every trap, if this truth hits your soul. The photos they took inside your home are being reviewed by someone unexpected, a silent defender in the system. This person doesn't believe what they've been told about you, and they're about to dig deeper. You're not just going to survive this, you're going to rise with glory. Your fridge, your bathroom cabinet, even under your bed, those places were marked on their scan. They used heat imaging and voice recognition to try to build a timeline. But nothing matches their accusations, and that's why the confusion is growing on their side. They are starting to question each other now. The very team who watched you is now internally fractured. Why? Because a divine hand is twisting the puzzle. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You might soon overhear conversations that seem strange, names you don't recognize, times you don't recall. Pay attention. These are fragments from their plan, unraveling around you. Everything they meant to keep secret will now fall from their lips. Someone is dreaming about you, and in their sleep, the truth is coming to them. This person is going to turn from enemy to witness. God is using even your enemies as tools for your vindication. Your energy field, your aura, has shifted. That's why electronics have been acting strange around you lately. The divine frequency around your name is disrupting their devices. Comment, "I'm under divine protection," if you feel it now. A day will come soon when the knock on your door is not to arrest you, but to apologize. Someone high up will say, "You've been wrongly targeted." And that day will be the start of your elevation. Your story will be studied, not as a criminal case, but as a case of supernatural vindication. News may even reach public channels, not to shame, but to glorify how heaven saved you. Even the corrupt forces will be forced to admit their mistake. The guilty person, the one who set this all up, is already showing signs of fear. They're deleting messages, wiping phones, changing email addresses. But it's too late. The angels already collected everything they thought they could hide. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. There's a hidden voice recording, captured without their knowing, of a conversation that clears your name. This evidence is now moving silently to the hands of someone who can free you. They don't know who's guiding it, but we do, heaven. Your prayers, your whispers, your moments of silence were not empty. They created ripples that reached higher courts. Your words birthed the intervention now in motion. Every plan they made in secret will now be shouted in places they can't control. Every lie written against you will now turn into light that exposes their hearts. You are about to receive divine justice. Comment, "This is my vindication season," if you know it's near. A few nights from now, you will sleep and receive a dream, not ordinary, but prophetic. You will see faces, hear words, and know who exactly betrayed you. That dream is coming directly from the angels who fight for you. They used your kindness against you, but they didn't realize you're protected. Your spirit, your house, your name, they are all marked by divine favor. No shadow can cover you anymore. Archangel Michael says the hour of judgment is falling, not on you, but on the deceivers. Their fake calmness will be replaced with exposed panic. They will start confessing to people around them without realizing it. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You will hear a name repeatedly in coming days. This name is linked to the setup, and once it comes up, watch for a sudden turn in your situation. That name is a divine clue. Mark it, write it, remember it. The angels have begun sealing portals of spiritual invasion around your home. No more disturbances at night, no more tension during prayer, no more unexpected anxiety. They are gone now, banished. And what they left behind? That cursed object or device? It will be revealed, removed, and spiritually cleansed. Comment, "My home is safe now," if you claim this. You're about to experience people returning with confessions. One person, particularly close, will say, "I didn't know this would go this far." But it's not remorse, it's fear of being caught. Do not trust temporary apologies in this hour. Let God reveal their intentions fully before you embrace anyone again. Discernment is your key, not emotion. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. A large file containing your name is about to be reviewed by someone you don't know, but who has been spiritually assigned to defend you. They will see the planted evidence, the false trails, and they will begin the process of reversal. The spiritual realm is celebrating already. Your deliverance is signed. The accuser is running out of time. The setup is collapsing like a house of dry cards. Expect a call or a message that feels different. It won't be threatening. It will be nervous, weak, trembling. This will come from someone who helped frame you, hoping to clear their name before it's too late. Comment, every lie against me is falling, if your spirit agrees. You'll soon walk into a room and feel the heaviness lift. That's how you'll know. Archangel Michael and the divine forces were there before you. They cleared the air, the space, and the attachments. A piece of paper, left behind, forgotten, misplaced, is about to come into your hands. It contains either a name, a time, or a code. That paper is the crack in their armor. You've been quiet too long, suffering in silence. But your voice is rising now, not in fear, but in victory. Speak, declare, and let the heavens amplify your truth. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. A spiritual portal has been opened over your household. Light is flooding in, even as the final shadows try to cling. They cannot survive what's about to happen. The watchers, the ones who set up cameras and tracking, will now be watched themselves. The law is shifting direction. You are no longer the subject, you are the protected. If you feel sudden waves of heat or cold in your body, know this: it's not your imagination. It's the movement of angels cleansing your environment. They're touching every corner, every wire, every hidden space. Comment, I am surrounded by angels, if you feel it right now. Your name is not just being cleared, it is being elevated. From accusation to honor, from suspicion to spotlight. People will say, how did you survive that? You'll smile, not in pride, but in divine gratitude. Because you'll know it wasn't you, it was God, Archangel Michael, and the forces of light. And you will have a story powerful enough to free others. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the final moments of this setup are now ticking out in divine timing. The same forces that thought they were above accountability are now choking on their arrogance. Your peace is about to echo louder than their plots ever did. Someone tried to use your kindness as a shield for their crime. They thought your quiet nature would protect them forever. But they underestimated how loudly heaven defends the innocent. The recordings they used against you are being reversed. The tampered files are being exposed to professionals who now see the manipulation. Your voice, once accused, is about to be honored. Comment, justice is mine, if you feel this shift. The dark vehicle that sat silently down the street last weekend was not lost. It was there by design, silently testing how close they could get without being noticed. But your angels were closer, and they took notice. The cloud surrounding your life is lifting. You will notice new clarity, fewer accidents, better sleep. That's because divine light is now occupying every dark space they touched. They were betting on you being broken. But your resilience, strengthened by spiritual fire, is what will destroy them. They tried to drown you in false evidence, but you're about to rise like prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Your home, once the site of manipulation, is now transforming into a divine sanctuary. Heaven's decree has sanctified every room. From your pillow to your doormat, no unclean spirit shall remain. The person who planted that object, yes, the one hidden in a vent or bookcase, being spiritually cornered. They may still be pretending publicly, but in their spirit, they are terrified. Their dreams are now haunted by your face and angelic fire. They didn't expect you to find this message. They didn't expect you to be chosen. But chosen you are, and this moment proves it. Comment, no plan against me shall stand, if your soul knows this is true. This message is now an alarm in the spirit world. It is echoing through timelines, dimensions, and records, sweeping everything tied to your name. Every contract against you, written or spoken, is burning now. The police will soon receive new evidence, untraceable to you, undeniable in truth. This evidence will point directly to the real manipulator. And in that moment, they will turn away from you forever. Your photo may have been circulated in rooms of suspicion, but that same image will now appear in rooms of promotion. Where once they whispered about you, they will now speak your name with honor. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. The person behind all this? They're close, closer than you think. They're someone who studied your habits, learned your weaknesses, faked compassion. But now, their own actions are looping back to destroy them. You've lived enough to know the difference between being chosen and being tolerated. This time, you're not just being chosen, you're being seen. When they touch your hand for the first time after revealing their heart, it'll feel like time stops. Like heaven holds its breath. They may cry. You may cry. And that's okay. That's how real love enters. Not through perfection, but through presence. Every fear they had about the age gap will dissolve in your eyes. Because what they'll see is someone just as scared, just as hopeful, just as ready. They'll speak softly but truthfully. And they'll end their confession with one question. Can we start this journey, together? Type Amen to get blessing 111 if your heart says yes. Know that you're not walking into the unknown. You're walking into a divine plan finally unfolding. They will honor you like a sacred vow, protect your peace like it's their purpose, and celebrate your growth like it's their own. You are not too late for love. You are right on time. God has been writing this story for years. All the heartbreaks before this, training, all the lessons, preparation, all the pain, polishing your soul for a love like this. You both carry wisdom now, not the kind that boasts, but the kind that listens. You both understand what it means to be loyal even when it's hard. Your love will not look like the others. It will be slower, deeper, richer. It will taste like something the world forgot how to make. You'll rediscover parts of yourself you had buried. You'll laugh again, not to cover pain, but because real joy has returned. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are your mirror. Not because they reflect your flaws, but because they reflect your divinity. The parts of you you stopped believing were lovable, they see and cherish. When you are sick, they will sit beside you. When you are strong, they will cheer for you. When you are silent, they will wait with love. This is the love that whispers, you don't have to do anything special to be loved. Just be you. Angel says the heavens are already rejoicing. They know what's coming. A sacred union, built not on perfection, but on God's precision. Your age difference is not a curse. It's a crown. It makes your story unique. It makes your bond richer. Together, you'll teach others that love doesn't follow human timelines. It follows soul alignment. And when you two embrace for the first time as one, the world around you will shift. Because love like this changes everything it touches. Type Amen to get blessing 123. This is your partner. Not because someone said so, but because God confirmed it in every quiet whisper, every vivid dream, every divine nudge. They are not here to change you. They're here to grow with you, learn with you, breathe with you. Let yourself trust again. Let yourself open, slowly, gently, bravely. You deserve a love that doesn't walk away. A love that stays, fights, heals, and thrives. When they say, I love you, it won't be out of habit. It'll be from reverence, from truth, from soul-deep knowing. God's timing is never rushed, never late. And this love? It's right on schedule. You are not too old to begin again. You are not too young to be loved maturely. You are not too broken to be chosen fully. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. They've already imagined the first birthday they'll spend with you. The first anniversary. The first holiday where the two of you exchange more than gifts, but dreams, laughter, and silent prayers of gratitude. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to cross paths, meant to be in each other's timeline. And if you've ever felt unlovable, unseen, or forgotten, those days are over. Angel says this is not the end of your love story. It's the beginning of the chapter where everything shifts for the better. A chapter where you're no longer chasing, you're chosen. Where you're no longer questioning, you're confirmed. Your life partner is not coming, they're already here. Watching, waiting, praying, preparing. When you're ready, open your heart. Because theirs has been ready for you for a long time. Let this be your confirmation. Let this be your peace. Let love, finally, begin. Type Amen to get blessing 2025. Angel says, the moment your heart whispered, yes, the heavens shifted. A new spiritual agreement was sealed above you. You may not have seen it, but angels rejoiced, and your future began unfolding in ways you couldn't have imagined. They could hardly believe it when you finally accepted their love. That shy smile of yours became their reason to breathe differently. Their world turned brighter, fuller, like everything was falling into place. That first embrace wasn't just skin meeting skin, it was soul meeting soul. It was timelines colliding. It was pain melting. It was purpose awakening.